Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the class on history. In the previous class, we had completed the different agencies of UN, and I hope it is clear for you. Today, we are going to learn about one of the topics that we had missed out in the First World War. That is the immediate crisis of the First World War, or the Sarajevo crisis, or the immediate crisis, immediate reason for the immediate cause for the First World War. So that's what we are going to learn today. And what is the immediate cause? What was the immediate reason for the beginning of the First World War? And the reason is the heir of Austria-Hungary. Heir means heir of Austria-Hungary. So means the person who is going to the next ruler, Austria-Hungary, that is Archduke Francis Ferdinand. Okay, he was assassinated at the place called Sarajevo in 1914, June 28. 1914, June 28. The assassination happens. Assassination means this particular Archduke Ferdinand Francis Ferdinand was assassinated on 28th June 1940. And this particular assassination or the killing was done by a secret society called Black Hand or Union of Death by Serbian nationalists. So this particular Archduke Francis Ferdinand heir of Austria-Hungary was assassinated by Serbian nationalists. So what did Austria-Hungary do? They gave warning to Serbia and they put forward 11 demands. And Serbia was ready to accept majority of the demands except one that will lead them to lose their sovereignty. Which means they will lose their independence. If they accept all those 11 demands, what will happen is that they will lose their independence. So they said, we will not accept all the demands, we will accept some demands, but we will not accept those demands that will take away our independence. So what happened? 1914, July 28, Austria declared war on Serbia. And Russia came to support Serbia, and in 1914, August 1st, Germany declared war on Russia, and on August 3rd, on France. So German troops went to attack Belgium, and Britain declared war on Germany. So, and Japan began to attack Germany, and Turkey and Bulgaria came in support of Germany. So this is how the different countries got involved in the First World War. The immediate reason is the assassination of Archduke Francis Ferdinand, the heir to Austria-Hungary, by the Serbian nationalists. So the whole countries, the whole world was divided to two different groups, like the Allied powers, the first category that included Britain, France and Russia. Second is the Central Powers. Central Powers that included Germany, Austria and other countries that support them. So this is the immediate reason for the First World War. I hope it is clear. The assassination done by the Serbian nationalists to the Archduke Francis Ferdinand. I hope it is clear for you and understand the truth in how the world was divided. On one side we have got the Allied powers and on the other side we have got the Central Powers, and how the other countries came to support the other countries and how the different countries got involved in the First World War. I hope it is clear for you. Now let's move on to the last topic that is to be learned for your exam, that is non-aligned movement. This is the last chapter to be studied. Non-aligned movement. Non-aligned movement. And what does it mean? How do you define this particular term, non-aligned movement? It is a policy that an independent country takes. Which means it is the policy taken by an independent country. And what do? The particular independent country does not join with any of the power blocks. It means does not join with any division that happens in the world, but actively participates in world matters or affairs and promote international peace, harmony and cooperation. Which means it is the policy accepted by a sovereign state that does not join with any superpowers in the world, but at the same time actively participates in the world matters, and they will work hard to promote international peace, harmony and cooperation. So this is how we define the term called the non-aligned movement. It is a policy of a sovereign state. It's a policy taken by a sovereign state that does not join with any of the superpowers in the world, but actively participates in the world matters and affairs that promotes international peace, harmony and cooperation. So this is the most important thing that you need to remember with regard to the definition of a non-aligned movement. Now there are three more topics to be learned with regard to this particular topic. We have got what are the features of this particular non-aligned movement. Who are the people, who are the architects of this particular non-aligned movement? Now, which means non-aligned movement. What are its objectives related to now the non-aligned movement? That we'll go through the features, architects and the objectives in the coming class. Because these are only those three are the topics to be completed, and we have completed the rest of it. So I'll explain those three things in the next class. So kindly learn these two things properly. The immediate cause for the First World War and the definition of the term called non-aligned movement. It is a policy of a sovereign state that does not join with any of the superpowers in the world, but actively participates in the world matters that promotes international peace, harmony and cooperation. I hope it is clear for you. Go through the video once again and prepare well for your exams. And if there is any doubt with regard to any topics, kindly ask me. I'll be happy to clarify your doubts. Okay children, take care.